Welcome, Podgies, to Amy's room tour. Still in the same outfit from the last two videos, but as I said, we're crunched for time. So, this is, I guess, the first part of my prep before surgery for you guys. So, my room right now, especially with how I have felt for the past 2 years, and especially the past couple of months, has turned into disaster zone, occupational hazard, if you will. I don't have any science experiments growing in here from dirty dishes, so I'm very proud of myself. But go ahead, come on in and see the disaster with me. So we'll start basically, I'm going to say with, actually this is funny, right here for you guys. My calendar is on December. Yep, isn't it great? Followed by my nightstand, which, as you can also see, I don't know how I find anything there, but I do. The main important one is my poor little basket full of meds. No, you don't. Perfect footage for proof that I need to clean my room. And since we just got done messing with my hair, we tossed everything on the bed. But as you can see, I do like to live with lots of pillows, so it's a must-have. Over here, this is an added decorative bonus. This is Sophie, the rescue out of the bunch, one of them. Enjoy her sexiness, though she's a little mad right now by the looks of her too. TV needs dusting. Don't get demonetized with the video. Closet. We are definitely going to organize that. And something that when I do go ahead and talk to you about the must-haves of the EDS world, I will explain this once it's cleaned up. It'll be clean for tomorrow, because if I do not organize my room now, it's a pain in the butt for me to deal with and the people that are helping me. So that's one thing for you guys. If you are having surgery and you do need help afterwards, which you probably will, make sure that you do make it as organized as you can for those people that are helping you, because it's a big help to them. They can find things, you know where everything is, and so they're not having to dig, and you're not having to get out of bed and just pull out your hair. I'd pull my hair if I could get to it. That was a really inappropriate gesture. So, but yeah, just make sure you prep as much as you can. So this tomorrow, I'll show you another shot. We'll be organized, and I'll kind of explain my system to you of why I've done what I've done. And just the basics of what I need before surgery. And I think the last bit that you haven't seen yet is my poor desk. This has been in all your background shots, and it's lovely dyeing station. But this will also be fixed because I can edit my own videos. That's so weird. But I think I'll let Heather do that for me. I just kicked the cat. Sorry. Anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit through the magic of video editing, and you guys can see the aftermath of the aftermath, okay? Oh, hello Pudgies! Welcome to the next magical same edit of a video that we cut like 5 times yesterday. So, we're now finally on my clean, as good as it's going to get organized room so that I can function and people that are helping me out actually understand what the heck I'm talking about. So, if you turn to camera person's left, that's where I hang all my towels. That's just where they hang out. Everybody knows that. And so if I say, hey, you need help with the shower, there's a whole hodgepodge of...
That's where my baby's robe went.
Yes, that's the baby's robe for the hot tub. We're currently working on the calendar, so it'll be finalized before I go, because there's no point in me doing it right now. Nightstand. So finally, I have my meds just kind of organized. They're in a basket. One, to keep them away from the kids, and just so I need something, I just pull the basket over. And then I went ahead and converted a bit. I had meds in here, vitamins actually. I kind of made it a hodgepodge drawer, if you will, to where it's just odds and ends that I can use. So like my hair ties, I have a couple up here. I always end up writing on stuff. So I'm like, Sharpie! Chapstick. Remember that? Very important from the previous video. And that one, we've got toenail clippers, all that. For those of you that are zebras, you know you break your nails off lickety-split along with Neosporin and whatnot in case I actually need it. Odds and ends. I make phone calls using headphones with speakers because it's just 10 times easier with some stuff to write with in case I need it. It is there. Little pet drawer. I've got some nail clippers, a few different snacks in there. Scissors because one cat has long butt hair. And this is their snack container, which if you shake it, they magically appear. Along with, I don't remember, Q-tips. Because my box was almost out. So I was like, I'll just dump those in there, eh? And then I keep detangler because I'm a 2-year-old and my hair knots. Along with this because I do have a litter box in my room because I do close my door and I have one cat, particular Sophie, that has to be with me at all times. So that solves that. Why? This is a 2-year-old for you. I've got Mr. Potato Head and a rubber duck with my contact stuff.
You needed it.
And my, my glasses. Along with some deodorant. I've got lotion. As I said, with my skin issues, Dove is about it. But I can also use Bath & Body Works, which is great because they have a lot of good scents. So I dig that. Along with my skin freaking out, something at the hospital that they'll make you do is use their soap. No, so my hands will break out on this side. So to avoid washing my hands together, I kind of do this just on the bottom, use some Purell there and make that a little easier. Hairbrush for my poor sister-in-law that's probably going to spend most of her time untangling my hair. This one I'll put juice in. And I try to use cups with, you know, reusable straws. I try not to use plastic straws, even though I do have a couple left just because it's me and I might need them. Along with coasters in the corner here because it gets humid for my water bottle. Fun fact, after surgery, guys, you always want a water bottle because you're going to need a lot of water. And right now I'm surviving off caffeine. Thank you, Sonic, for Route 44 Cooks. And then, as weird as it sounds, having a lamp is fantastic because if you don't feel good, all I have to do is reach over and pop on a light. I don't have to get up, walk across my room to the light switch, and it's just very accessible and easy. It's not that bright of a light that's in there, so I really dig having a lamp right by my bed. I still have my ton of pillows because that's just how I survive, is in my pillow fort. Over here, I grind my teeth. Fun fact, I get to do this tonight. Got a new one. So excited. Not really. Alright, we have the computer finally cleaned up over here to where it's actually going to be my cat's food station while I'm gone because she eats in here because she doesn't like the little dog. So we keep her in here with my funny stuff that I have. Yes, because Tribbles and Ming Ming go together along with my little Star Wars dude over here. And then we've got my bags for packing, but the bottom here has cat food, and that's about all really anybody needs is the cat food bucket. And then we went ahead and took this part and made it my little food section to where I can easily grab stuff where somebody else can get it. I do survive a lot off of liquid protein. So I have Equate because it's easy and it's cheap. I have chocolate and vanilla. Some straws sometimes if I go straight Coke from a can because right now I do survive on some caffeine for headache purposes. It does help a lot. Along with some snack bars. And these, I've got my nuts and what are those? Craisins! Craisins that I eat with cheese, which is an easy, light snack for me. And then I do have some chocolate. Because chocolate makes the world go round after surgery. And no, these aren't mine. The 2-year-old has laid claim to all of the M&Ms. And this is because you guys are probably like, what the hell's wrong with you? Because it's April, almost May. This is pistachio. And when it's kind of a long story, I'll explain it with how I got Momo. But a good friend of mine who has recently passed away, this was his, and it was like our Christmas joke, and we had to name him because I thought he was so funny. So I named him Pistachio. And so he has his own little personality. So Pistachio gets to stay out all year long. Then closet. We went ahead and got this done for you guys. So it's just basically here I've got my hoodies or like lighter jackets because it is summer along with some t-shirts. But usually I don't mess with this too much. I prefer my little cubbies here. We got the 2-year-old done. So heavy duty socks, if I need them, are up here. So someone can just pull them down for me or I can get it. along with I just pulled my underwear down and put it on top of my shorter socks. So it's all within reach. So when I'm not doing this with my neck after surgery and not having to really bend over. This is where Sophie likes to sleep and she hairs everything up. So I went ahead and put a blankie down. And I have some other PJs under here, but basically the ones I have is what we'll use and just keep rewashing them because matter of fact is after surgery, you don't want to change. You don't care about taking a shower and do I have clean socks on? No. You just try to survive one day at a time. But this is tank top land and shorter sleeve shirts because I'm usually pretty hot and everybody knows where those are. I've got my med tub down there, so if I need bandages or whatever, it is there. People can get it. These little guys are a lifesaver. For those of you that don't have a pair, get a pair. They're at Bath and Body Works.
I got those at Ross, but that was a couple of years ago.
I think I've seen them at Bath and Body Works.
Probably.
But they're hot booties.
Or you're talking about Bed Bath & Beyond.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Bed Bath & Beyond. Hot booties, but they've got like rice bits in the feet, and you microwave them for about 2 minutes, and you stick them on your feet, and oh, they're so nice. So if I'm having a hard time where I can't get my feet to heat up, these guys are my savior. And then we went ahead and just plopped the laundry basket in the corner with the trash can, and I've got some hats and stuff down here. This is my personal tea station. I have my own little tea kettle. And wax that just keeps the room smelling good just because I do have a litter box right underneath it. So I have my own cups and I've got sugar, agave, honey, whatever. And then this little guy I'll fill up with water for the cat water bowl in here so people just have to come in and pour a little bit at a time. And we basically just have it to where this whole area I can just walk back and forth and it's pretty simple to get to. I don't know if you guys can see this. The baby gate's got to go up when I leave for the cat, so they have their space. But we're basically done. Everything is easy and ready to go to where I can do it and other people can help me. The pets are all set up. They have their feeding schedule down. All their dishes are clean, and I've just tried to make it as organized as I can because I live in organized chaos, if you guys can't tell. So for me, this was like, and basically because I did so much organizing, I won't know where anything is later because it's so organized, if that makes sense. But yes, so that is your before and after, and I think that's about it for prep. There's nothing magical that happens in the bathroom. I basically just take my shampoos and body washes and put them up on the counter for people, so if they are helping me for some reason, they just have to grab it and we're not hunting to see whose is whose. And you know, the clothing is easily accessible, so I'm basically done and ready to go for tomorrow in this case. So I will see you guys after surgery with some hopefully good news on how it went and funny stories of the hospital because I always have fun stuff happening to me at the hospitals. So I will see you in the future. Bye bye, Podgies.